While the industry is rapidly moving to the digital system due to the fourth industrial revolution, contact between people is restricted due to the government lockdown following the COVID-19, and the economy loses vitality and die. The innovative flow of the fourth industrial revolution cannot be prevented and must be accepted. But with artificial intelligence and robots replacing human jobs, and the coronavirus pandemic destroyed public economic space, what steps should political leaders take for the people? Political leaders should seriously consider how to harmonize the cutting-edge technology of the fourth industrial revolution for the people, rather than using it for controlling humans or unethical things that harm humanity. And when capital is unilaterally distorted in accordance with the agenda of the World Economic Forum under the support of the media, only big money and interest groups enjoy profit in concentration and become their own league. If the political leaders of the country do not come up with a way to secure competitiveness for their own industry and people to respond to these trends, and neglect it with sympathy or acquiescence, but if rather they try to join the huge external power and international vested interest cartel, the future of the country becomes really dangerous. At the time, the future growth engine disappears along with the loss of competitiveness of the national economy. In addition, small and medium-sized enterprises are exports blocked by regulations, and ordinary people are thoroughly alienated and further deviated from the flow of the economy. What political leaders should hear is to recognize the flaw of the fourth industrial revolution and rather take it preemptively. And the government that adopts the positive system should convert it to the negative system and boldly take the regulation out with a revolutionary open mind. With a positive system that lists only the tasks that can be done and strictly forbids those that are not in the legal regulations, the people cannot cope with the rapid environmental changes of the fourth industrial revolution. Except for the public sector, which has a significant impact on national security and the national economy. But across all industries, if a negative system is boldly introduced, which restricts the list of tasks that cannot be done and allows the rest in principle, freely and comprehensively, it can revitalize the sinking national economy facing its limits. The introduction of the negative system completely breaks down regulatory barriers legally and makes the public emerges as a de facto economic entity. And there are many benefits such as restores the ecosystem, expands new startups, and spreads employment, boosts consumption, and improves privately led national competitiveness in the process of the fourth industrial revolution. However, the introduction of the negative system is expected to have strong resistance from vested interests, such as large corporations and large-scale capital that are protected by the existing government license. In addition, As the party system becomes a means of controlling the people, it is possible to expect a backlash from individual vested interests, such as related power officials, lawmakers, prosecutors, and legal scholars. Therefore, the introduction of a negative system in which a drastic regulatory revolution takes place in a country under a positive system requires a revolutionary idea in terms of state reform, such as a change in social and economic paradigm, and requires national consent and courageous determination of political leaders. Political leaders must protect their own people from the flow of fourth industrial revolution, not by tax support or welfare expenditure, but by industrializing the ideas of experts in each field and boldly introducing and spreading a negative system that can greatly revitalize the economic ecosystem and the creation of numerous jobs and working places. Although this follows the trend of economic digitization presented by the World Economic Forum, it is not an economic reform centered on a small number of elites who have both power and capital, the Great Reset, but rather the common people get the sovereignty of the economy, and the main agent of the fourth industrial revolution is not the robot but real humans, and there is the effect of an economic reform, the total reset. In the face of a joining new world, we look forward to the leadership of a courageous political leader with a vision, who will not be unilaterally swept away by the agenda of the World Economic Forum, and maintain the national identity and lead the people of their country happily through the fourth industrial revolution. Governing a great nation is like cooking a small fish. Too much handling will spoil it. Lao Tzu.